Welcome everyone to Western Mass News Digital Edition. I'm Chris Pisano.
And I'm Amanda Martin Ryan. Our coverage continues on the tragic school shooting out of Minnesota. We spoke with Catholic schools in our area to see how they're approaching such a sensitive topic with their students. The Catholic schools of the Diocese of Springfield is approaching the topic with two things: care and prayer. The superintendent of the diocese adding that the subject matter that is being discussed should also take the child's age and parental consent into consideration.
A water pipe break at one local high school, giving students a few extra days of summer vacation. The water main break occurring around 4:30 yesterday afternoon in the high school basement in Westfield at St. Mary's. The burst also caused the elementary school building to lose power for the day. Due to that extensive damage, St. Mary's High School students are now expected to return to the classroom on Tuesday, with elementary school students heading back to class tomorrow.
Holyoke police arresting a man after officers reportedly found drugs in his apartment with children inside. 33-year-old Luis Alvarado was arrested yesterday morning at his home on South Canal Street. For months, investigators monitored that apartment where they suspected drugs were being sold from. A woman and 3 children were inside the home at the time of the arrest. Officers seized more than 50 grams of cocaine, 62 Suboxone films, and hundreds in cash. Alvarado is facing a number of charges.
In Pittsfield, one person was hurt last night as emergency crews responded to a 2-alarm fire on Barker Road. The Pittsfield Fire Department says they first responded to the house just before 6. Everyone inside made it out safely. Crews were able to get the fire under control in about 90 minutes. A minor injury was reported, but that person was treated and released by personnel on scene. No word on any displacements, but we're told the house sustained fire, smoke, and water damage.
Right now, more students are arriving at UMass Amherst as this first move-in week is underway. If you were with us yesterday, you'd have seen us live on campus as things were getting started. Now we've got some stats straight from the source on who exactly is moving in. According to the university, approximately 5,300 first-year students are being welcomed to campus this week. The school tells us this is the most diverse class ever from the school's largest application pool. Around 66% of the incoming students are from Massachusetts alone.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Time right now is 3:33 on a Thursday afternoon. What a chilly start we had this morning. We got down to 42 degrees out at Westover, tied the record low for today's date, going back to 1968. We even had some upper 30s across the hill towns. We've obviously warmed up nicely. We're sitting in the middle and upper 70s. Few clouds mixing in this afternoon like they did yesterday, but today we're staying rain-free. A nice breeze out there, and obviously we'll need the light jackets again as we head into the evening and overnight tonight. Although tonight with clouds increasing, temps will fall into the 50s as opposed to the 40s. Few showers around tomorrow. A couple showers in the morning, maybe an isolated downpour or a thunderstorm like the early part of the afternoon, but a lot of the activity tomorrow crops up and heads east for the afternoon. Fantastic Labor Day weekend ahead. Warm, dry afternoons, cool mornings and nights. So it is looking mighty fine here. Beautiful stretch of weather. Just a little bump in the road tomorrow. Sea temperatures are hanging out in the middle and upper 70s now. Dew points are down into the 40s. Little bit of mugginess will try to creep in tonight with dew points coming up into the 50s. That'll keep our overnight lows into the 50s, and eventually as the front approaches, we will have a few showers around. The front off to our west, but it'll be making its way through during the day tomorrow. So for this afternoon or into the evening, we'll have clouds mixed with sunshine, but skies will go clear for a little while, then we'll go overcast later tonight into tomorrow morning. Maybe a passing shower tomorrow morning, but you can see not much. Around lunchtime or so, some downpours and thunderstorms will pop up right along the Mass Connecticut, I'd say Hamden, Hampshire, Worcester County border the way it looks now. Then a lot of that activity slides off to the east, which means we may get zapped a lot of the moisture to our east as the front goes through in the morning. You can see how that front will push through with low pressure off to the north. Behind it, it gets breezy, and that brings in that drier, cooler air again, setting us up for a beautiful weekend to follow. So rain totals with the front moving through, not a lot in the valley, maybe a couple of tenths of an inch, but from Worcester County east, I think that's where we have a better chance of picking up maybe some thunderstorms associated with that as well. So if you have plans tomorrow, understand that there'll be a lot of clouds, a little bit of a muggy feel, few showers here and there, but the bulk of the day tomorrow, it won't be raining. Dew points creep up just a bit, but then they go right back down for Saturday, Sunday, and well into next week. Mid-70s on Saturday, sun and clouds, breezy, dry, and comfortable. Beautiful on Sunday, cool start. middle and upper 70s in the afternoon. Tonight, I don't think temps fall into the 40s. I think tonight will be falling into the 50s. It's still cool, can still keep the ACs and fans off. The showers tomorrow and then Saturday through the middle of next week looks fantastic, with temperatures running generally in the 70s, and then by Labor Day we're up near 80 degrees. But that key word dry, meaning humidity levels stay low. All right, that's your forecast. We'll see you again at 4 o'clock. Amanda and Chris, over to you.
All right, Dan, thank you. Make sure your alma mater with your clothing tomorrow. It's National College Colors Day.
Yeah, that's when people are encouraged to wear shirts, pants, other apparel representing their colleges.
For example, Penn State fans will wear blue and white, while Alabama fans will don crimson, red, and white.
Now, this sports-related holiday takes place the Friday before Labor Day. I've never heard of it, but apparently it takes place the Friday before Labor Day, heading into the first full weekend of college football season, which I have heard of. Of course, my alma mater is not a big football powerhouse, so.
Mine either. All right.
There you go.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching today's Western Mass News Digital Edition.
Be sure to tune into Western Mass News at 4 on ABC 40 coming up soon. Have a great day.